So when we first kind of realized that something was going on with Lexi, she ended up getting sick. She said her throat hurt really bad and her stomach was bothering her. And I took her to the doctor and she was diagnosed with strep throat. And so just like any other kid, they put her on an antibiotic and sent her home.
I went to school and all day I couldn't focus and it was like hard to walk. When I was holding my books and stuff, it felt like they were like I was holding like a table.
She was just sluggishly walking out to the car and got in there and sat down, and I said, "Hey girl, are you not feeling good still?" And she's like, "Mom, I'm just really not feeling good. Something just isn't right. I don't feel right." Next morning, woke up, called Dr. Goldfish's office in Kearney at Kearney Regional Medical Center, and he said, "My concern is that she may have leukemia." He said, "I don't feel that we have the resources available here in Kearney. I would like to give Children's a call and see if we can't get a plane ride out there for her." And in a matter of minutes, we were in an ambulance headed to the Kearney airport. And the very next day, on October 8th, she was diagnosed in the morning. Dr. Lusole came in the room and she said, "I'm so sorry to tell you this, but your daughter has B-Cell Acute Lymphoblastic Leukemia."
The doctor came over to me and sat down and she asked me if I had any questions. I basically asked her what it was and why it was happening. What went through my head was, am I going to die? And a rush of emotion just went through me. I didn't know if I was gonna be okay. Seeing the look on my sister and brother's face when I walked into that room was it was terrifying.
I guess devastated would be probably the best word for me to describe it, just because it hits you like 1,000 knives and you don't know for sure how many days you're gonna have left with your child.
Leukemia, thankfully, is overall a success story for pediatric cancer. Our outcomes are really good, and that's come from a lot of years of trial and error and figuring out the best treatment. For Alexis, her treatment involves chemotherapy, or medicines to treat the cancer, over a total of 2.5 years. So over that time period, of course, we are treating her quite frequently, and the family travels from far to come get that treatment. And so that's where we really rely on the Rainbow House as a place where our families can stay and be well supported. It is an amazing resource.
Just knowing that we had a place to go where we didn't have to worry about finances, we didn't have to worry about money, we could just focus on our daughter. When you walk into the front door of a building and you're greeted with a smile and they don't even know what you're going through or who you are as a person and they don't care, you have staff in a program like that that's so gracious and loving to you. That's everything to a mom. Lexi would receive treatments every other day. Eventually it went to every other week when we were in phase 2. It just kind of slowly lessened over time, but she's received a lot of different chemos. She's lost her hair twice. That was one of her biggest fears through this whole thing, was losing her hair. We all shaved our heads. As a family, we decided to shave our heads for her when she lost her hair. But to watch her go from that and then go through physical therapy like she did, and to just watch her slowly build herself back up over time was actually very inspirational for me. She's my hero. Let's be honest. I don't know how she's gone through as much as she has and can still wake up every morning with a smile on her face.
Her hair is back in, and at our most recent visit, she asked for clearance to participate in 3 different sports and show choir. So she is doing all the things.
Well, I would like to work with children, probably start in preschool and then work my way up to being a teacher. But I would also like to create my own cancer fundraising program, because I think that'd be really cool. Just to help other little kids, kind of like Make-A-Wish. Give them really fun experiences that they normally wouldn't be able to.
Knowing that every day my child is going to wake up is the most important thing to me. Just watching and looking forward to seeing her grow and having a future. My takeaway from all of this and my advice would truly be to just keep trying to move forward, keep your head up, and just keep on hoping. You have to have that mentality of knowing that everything's going to be okay. And even in the middle of the storm, when you feel like the waves just keep crashing, just know that eventually there is light there.